Welcome to Chasing Curiosity TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. A new naval arms race is quietly heating up in Southeast Asia, not about building new ships, but about who can secure Japan's retiring warships first. The Philippine Navy is eyeing 3 Abukuma-Class destroyer escorts, a major leap in capability for Manila. This deal could dramatically shift regional naval dynamics and highlights Manila's urgent need to bolster its maritime defenses. These ships would be the most significant upgrade for the Philippine Navy in decades, offering larger, more capable platforms than most of its current fleet. As Japan retires these vessels, other regional players like Vietnam and Indonesia are also interested, making this a high-stakes competition. For the Philippines, it's a race against time and rivals. Securing these ships means a decisive advantage. The transfer is more than a transaction. It's a symbol of deepening security ties between Manila and Tokyo. Japan has long supported the Philippines' Coast Guard modernization, and transferring warships is a profound next step. This move reflects a shared understanding of Indo-Pacific security threats, especially in the South China Sea. The deal would cement Japan as a primary security partner, complementing the U.S. alliance and strengthening regional security. The backdrop: daily tensions in the West Philippine Sea, where the Philippine Navy faces constant challenges to its sovereignty. The current fleet is stretched thin. Acquiring the Abukuma-Class ships would boost presence, power projection, and monitoring of the exclusive economic zone. These ships would become frontline assets, giving Filipino sailors a robust platform to defend national waters and uphold international law. The Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force is modernizing, retiring older ships like the Abukuma-Class as new, advanced frigates enter service. These destroyer escorts, though aging, remain highly capable and offer a rare opportunity for allies to acquire proven hardware at a fraction of new-build costs. Japan's decision to retire the class is strategic. Older ships are expensive to maintain, and divesting them lets Japan focus on its next-generation fleet. Rather than scrapping, transferring these ships to partners like the Philippines strengthens alliances and regional stability. The Philippines has officially expressed strong interest in 3 of these vessels, aligning with its ongoing Navy modernization. The Abukuma-Class fits the Philippine Navy's need for more patrol vessels with anti-submarine and anti-surface capabilities. The transfer would likely be a government-to-government deal, possibly with grants or low-interest loans, making it financially attractive. This is a classic case of strategic alignment. Japan needs to retire ships, the Philippines needs to acquire them, and the timing is perfect. The JMSDF streamlines its fleet, while the Philippine Navy gets a rapid capability boost. However, this window is temporary. Once decommissioned, the ship's fate will be decided quickly. If Manila hesitates, other nations may step in, or Japan may choose another path. The opportunity is ripe, but swift, decisive action is needed to turn interest into reality. Delay could mean missing out entirely. The Abukuma-Class, built in the late 1980s and early 1990s, was designed for coastal defense and anti-submarine warfare during the Cold War. At 2,500 tons, they're larger and more heavily armed than most Philippine Navy patrol vessels. Their main gun matches the Jose Rizal-class, simplifying training and logistics. Crucially, they carry Harpoon anti-ship missiles and ASROC anti-submarine rockets, capabilities the Philippine Navy lacks in numbers. Their sensors, while older, remain robust and effective, and the ships have room for future upgrades. Compared to the recently retired WW-2 ships, the Abukuma-Class is a generational leap. Meticulously maintained by the JMSDF, these are proven, reliable platforms. For the Philippine Navy, acquiring them means a significant upgrade with minimal integration risk. The Philippine Navy's request for 3 Abukuma-Class ships follows the Rule of 3, a global naval standard. To keep one ship always on patrol, a Navy needs 3, 1 deployed, 1 in training or ready reserve, and 1 in maintenance. Without a third ship, operational gaps or maintenance neglect become unavoidable. This cycle ensures continuous presence without overworking crews or ships. With 3 ships, the Navy can guarantee at least 1 Abukuma-Class on station at all times. This persistent presence is a powerful deterrent and allows for structured maintenance and training. It also improves crew morale and retention. The Rule of 3 transforms the acquisition from a simple fleet addition to a sustainable operational capability. It's about building a credible, enduring naval force. The Abukuma-Class ships aren't replacements for the Jose Rizal-class frigates, they're force multipliers. The Jose Rizal-class forms the modern core, but with only 2 ships, coverage is limited. The Abukuma-Class brings dedicated anti-submarine and anti-ship capabilities, immediately boosting the fleet's punch. Together, these 5 ships create a balanced, flexible force: modern frigates for high-end missions, Abukuma-Class for persistent patrols, shared systems like the 76mm gun, streamlined logistics and training. The goal: a cohesive fleet where each class supports the other, fundamentally strengthening the Navy's surface force. This synergy marks a new era for Philippine maritime defense. This warship transfer is more than hardware, it's a cornerstone of a new security triangle: the Philippines, Japan, and the United States. For decades, the US-Philippines alliance was central, but Japan is now emerging as an equally vital partner. This trilateral cooperation is built on shared values and a commitment to a free, open Indo-Pacific. The ship deal is a tangible sign of this vision. For Japan, it's a direct move under its new national security strategy, taking a more proactive regional role. A stronger Philippine Navy helps secure sea lanes vital to Japan's economy. The US supports this cooperation, as it eases its own regional burden and strengthens the alliance network. Ex-JMSDF ships in the Philippine fleet will enhance interoperability. Joint exercises will be more seamless and effective. This increased cooperation is a force multiplier, making the alliance greater than the sum of its parts. The trilateral partnership sends a clear message. 3 maritime democracies are united in upholding the rules-based order. Actions like this transfer are concrete investments in collective security. They strengthen deterrence, showing that aggression against one will meet a coordinated response. The ships become floating symbols of this powerful alliance. While new warships are appealing, acquiring well-maintained second-hand vessels like the Abukuma-Class offers key advantages. Speed. New ships take years to build, but these can be transferred and integrated quickly, providing an immediate boost. Cost-used ships are far more affordable, making the rule of 3 achievable within the Philippines' budget. Savings can be redirected to other priorities: aircraft, coastal defenses, or upgrades. Training. The JMSDF's operational experience and maintenance know-how can be directly transferred, accelerating the Philippine Navy's learning curve. This soft power is as valuable as the ships themselves. Operating larger ships builds institutional knowledge for future, more complex acquisitions. The Abukuma-Class is a stepping stone to a true blue-water navy. It's a smart, strategic investment in both capability and professionalism. The chance to acquire the Abukuma-Class ships is fleeting. Naval decommissioning follows a strict timeline. Hesitation could mean losing the ships to rivals or seeing them scrapped. Regional competitors are also eager to modernize. Delay is an open invitation for them to step in. Every month without these ships leaves the Philippine Navy overstretched and vulnerable in its own waters. Failure to act would undermine the AFP modernization program and signal a lack of resolve. It could also damage the growing security relationship with Japan, making future cooperation less likely. Ships left idle deteriorate. The longer the wait, the more costly and difficult reactivation becomes. Acting now ensures that ships arrive in optimal condition, ready for rapid integration. The window is open but closing fast. This is a perishable opportunity demanding immediate focused action. The time to act is now. Acquiring 3 Abukuma-Class destroyer escorts is a pivotal moment for the Philippine Navy and regional security. It's not just about adding ships, it's a strategic leap, rapidly and affordably upgrading maritime defense. These ships enforce the rule of 3, bring dedicated anti-submarine and anti-ship power, and create a more balanced fleet. The deal deepens alliances with Japan and the US, turning rhetoric into real capability and deterrence. Beyond hardware, it's a chance to absorb JMSDF doctrine and professionalism, accelerating the Navy's modernization. The risks of delay are severe. Decisive action is needed to seize this opportunity. Securing these ships lays the foundation for future growth and blue-water ambitions. The question for Manila's leaders: how quickly can they bring these vital ships home?